Rules, yeah. Regulations, yeah. Rights. You know, I was reading something about rules earlier. Yes. Now, there's a certain rule, right? Mandatory rules. Mm. Legal rule that is not subject to contrary agreement. Yeah. For example, the UCC obligation of good faith and fair dealing cannot be disclaimed. Oh. Preemptory rule, a court order that must be obeyed without an opportunity to respond. No objections may be lodged or arguments made. Now, this a rule, generally an established and authoritative standard or principle, a general norm mandating if or guiding conduct or action in a given type of situation. Yes. Now, we were sure that I was going to a cell hearing. Yes. Exactly what rules are necessary to require that? Is there a rule? Yes. That if somebody says, I believe I do have the evidence to prove that I was in Jefferson County on June 16th of 2017, that there might be a rule that would say, well, can you prove what you say? Yes. Now, since nobody wanted me to actually prove what I was saying, because everybody wanted what? See, rules or a regulation governing a court's or an agency's internal procedures. The whole or any part of an agency statement or general particular applicability. Yes. Designed to implement, interpret, or prescribe law or policy or to describe the organizational approval. Yes. A practice requirement. Valuation costs accounting within procedural rules. The rule of procedure. Oh, well, what is the rules of procedure when accusing an individual of a crime? Do you have to ask them, do you have any evidence proving your innocence? Yes. Or you just prosecute because the police department says so. No, I'm actually thinking that a full page ad in every newspaper. Yeah. Exonerating me of any wrongdoing. Yes. As well as any accusation of domestic violence or child abuse. And then a full page ad. Yes. Acknowledging that the state of Washington refuses to acknowledge the actual rules of law. Now, I don't really care how much it costs you as a state. As I said, you know, there are ways of bankrupting individual states of the United States. Now, we haven't had a state that had to declare bankruptcy. Oh, but my thought is you will. You will lose your incorporation. Yeah. You will no longer be able. Right. No, you have no idea how upset I am. If we only had the 49 states because the Washington state had to file bankruptcy, yes, because the legal expenses of the lawsuits